Hi, I'm Joe Keaveney and welcome back to my series of videos on VRC Pro. VRC Pro is a RC simulator simulating both electric and nitro RC cars in both 10th EP, 10th IC and 8th IC scales at the moment, with other scales and other types of car planned. Okay, so we covered basically the GUI, the graphical user interface of VRC Pro in the first video. What are we going to cover in this video? Okay, in this video we're going to cover building our car, and then in future videos we're going to cover the different options that we've got: practice, race, time trial, multiplayer, selecting your track and so on. Okay, so the first thing you're going to have to do when you buy VRC Pro and you've set up your account, you download the game, etc., you're going to have to build a car, and because you need to build a car before you can race it. So that's what we're going to do. And in order to build the car, we go to our car setup screen. So that's where I'm going. Okay, so we're in the car setup screen, and the first thing we're going to do is going to select a car to run, and I'm going to select the associated TC6 LiPo spec. Okay, the associated TC6 LiPo spec is a spec chassis, so only certain parts of the chassis are adjustable. The full LiPo car is fully adjustable. In other words, all of your parts of your car are adjustable: your caster, your Ackerman, your camber, your toe in, toe out, etc., etc. Only certain parts of the spec chassis are adjustable. So anyway, I'm going to select a chassis to run, so that's going to be the associated TC6 LiPo spec chassis. So there's my chassis. What's the first thing I'm going to put in? It's going to be the motor. Okay, at the moment you can tell that the the car already has a receiver and a servo in. Okay, on the chassis. I'm going to select a motor now. So the motor I'm going to select for this car is going to be, remember it's a spec chassis, so I'm going to run a spec motor. So it's going to be the 13.5 turn brushless spec motor. I'm going to select a Tekken RS spec speedo, and that's going to get fitted now. So now you can see on my chassis I've got my motor and I've got my speedo. So the next thing to select is a battery. In this case I'm going to select my generic Celtec LiPo 7.4 4200 milliamps 40C battery, LiPo battery. Next we've got wheels and tyres. So I'm going to fit my wheels and tyres. I'm just going to select the default options, okay, which are dished wheels in the colour of white. Next I'm going to select my tyre compound. Because this is a spec car, I'm going to keep the control tyres. I can select medium compound tyres for the front, medium soft for the rear. However, because I want to build a spec car, I'm going to use the spec tyres, which are the control tyres. So that's my tyres done. So next I've got a transponder to fit, and I'm going to use the MyLapse RC4 hybrid transponder. I think MyLapse are the successor to AMB. And lastly, I'm going to select the body. So we've got a variety of different bodies. We've got the MO1E, the MO2E, the MO3E, and the MO4E, and they're very much like the old Stratus shell, if you can remember that. And then on the other side we've got SO1E through SO4E, and that's much more like the Audi or the P56 shells that you guys will be familiar with. We've also got some racing truck shells. I haven't tried them myself because I'm more of a touring car racer. So anyway, I'm going to select the SO1E, which is the default. It's just a plain white colour shell. Okay, and that's my shell. Now, because it's associated TC6. I'm going to change the decal sheet, so my car runs the TC6 decal sheet, and now it looks like a TC6. In other videos I'm going to cover the setting up of the car, but for now we've built the car and we're ready to practice with it. So in my next video I'm going to be doing how to take your car onto the track to practice. So I'll see you there.